Welcome back, Cancer, to 12th House Tarot Reading. My name is Mouse. I am your host. This is a general reading for the sign of Cancer for the week of December 8th to the 14th, 2025. Welcome back, subscribers. Welcome, first-timers. Here we do a past, present, and future spread with clarifiers for each. Whoa, 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 whoa. Take what resonates and leave the rest. For those returning, you'll see that we have a new to you deck that we're using, the Aquarian Tarot card. They are fun and gorgeous to look at. Let me know what you think about them. So we just pull from the top of the deck, kids. So let's see what we have. In the past position, we have the Four of Pentacles. In the present, the Seven of Swords. And the Judgment card in the future. Hello, everybody. Let's scooch up there a little. There we go. On the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. That's an interesting looking card. Let me bring that up there. All right. Hopefully this goes in, gets back in focus. There we go. So in the past position, we have the Four of Pentacles, which could just be keeping things close. Keeping tight on the money, on the ideas, and that's fine. Please do that. I mean, honestly, Cancer, sometimes we just spend before we think. So keeping things close. The Seven of Swords tells me that you may have been in a battle. You may have come out victorious. We'll see. That's in the present situation. And Judgment in the future. Judgment is a rebirthing card. On other tarot card designs, there's people emerging from a coffin, so it's a renewal kind of rebirthing kind of thing. So you got the angel here blowing the trumpet, beckoning everyone, calling them up to say, you know what, a new day is dawned. Literally, there's the sun on here. So just something to think about. And with the Hierophant as the undercurrent for all of this, they bring structure to all of life, all that you're going through. So that's definitely an energy to lean in on as we move forward. So with the Four of Pentacles in the past position, you've got the Ace of Wands, which they call rods. We're not going to call them that. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So there's a couple of things to consider here. The Four of Pentacles is kind of a pause, like kind of just, again, like I was saying, keeping things close to your vest, like not doing a lot of action. The Ace of Wands, on the other hand, is more of taking action. It's a fire card to your water, Cancer. But then you have these Nine of Swords keeping you up at night, like too many thoughts, too many ideas, too much worry about something. And then followed by the Seven of Pentacles, which is just another pause card. The gardener is there with the Seven Pentacles, just like contemplating. Do I keep growing this garden? Do I harvest it? Do I move on to new land? What do I do? I feel like in this past position, there's this card saying take action, and every card around it is saying pause. So maybe there was a fire sign in your life, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, urging you to do something. And you're just like, you know what? No, I think I'm going to chill out over here. But there's definitely, 3-1, worry, chill, what do I do versus taking action. So I would suggest that, even though this is in the past, just to make a reference point to it, if you're not ready to move, you're not ready to move. Don't be forced into it just because you think you need to, or you think, oh, I'm this age now, I should be here by now. You are where you are because that's where you are. Don't worry about it. Nobody's keeping score. Nobody's keeping track. Comparison is a thief of joy. So Cancer, just chill where you're at, if that's indeed the case still. So let's go to the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords could be, again, either for you or against you. All the swords are double-edged. Let's see what, oh wow, we got the 10 of swords. So something is dead, done, and over with this week. We've got the 5 of cups. So I feel like we're looking at whatever is done and over with. And then you have the high priestess. Now it's interesting. The high priestess in this deck has been showing up a lot in the last 6 readings. And with the high priestess comes this intuition and this receptivity of just knowing. I feel like it's more of a clear cognizant of knowing something, not knowing how you know it. That's the energy. And with the Hierophant as the undercurrent for this, with the structure, I feel like there's, as honestly, as bleak as this might look in this row, there is hope. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, literally, we got the Judgment card and the dawn of a new day and, the trumpet being blasted here. So I think if you can just get through this week of allowing things that have come to an end to just rest in peace, R.I.P., baby, you can fondly remember what was, but there's other cups of what will be, okay? So let's go to the Judgment card and see what else we have. We have the King of Wands. So that's your entrepreneurial spirit. It's interesting that we were flanked by the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands, of new beginnings and of new, new thoughts, new ideas, new action to be had. You have the Hermit, which is interesting because we're taking action, but we're going within. Often I'll say that the Hermit is a card of reflecting internally. What is it that I'm here to do? What is my passion? What is my purpose? Am I getting sidetracked? Is something shiny distracting me? Am I staying on my path? And then the last card, okay, is the 3 of Swords. So that's just a little sorrow, a little loss, and it could have been from this 10 of Swords or this 5 of Cups. It happens. It happens. I'm not too worried about it, friends. I think that you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom you can draw from Cancer. And you have the High Priestess and the Hierophant as an undercurrent and presence this week. I am recording this on the 4th of December and posting it, so that's the full moon. And so take that opportunity, if you're watching it on the 4th or the 5th, to release that which isn't serving you and welcome in the new, because I feel like there is a big shift happening for you here. We are getting rid of old and moving forward in the new. And I could see how this is playing out now, like just this pause of reflection before this loss happens, and then moving forward into something greater, and then still remembering the loss with the 3 of Swords. But it doesn't mean you're not doing great things, and you're not, it doesn't mean you're not destined for greatness, whatever that means for you in your world. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Consider liking and subscribing. I'll be back next week. Let me know what you think of these cards in the comments. Take care.